Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Kabalyero, and well, as you can see, I'm here at DCWF. So that is a Digital Championship Wrestling Federation, and I'm here at the Edge Palazzo. So that is the name of the region, and I'm here to watch some professional wrestling here in Second Life. Unfortunately, let me close this. I still have my what do you call this? My virtual fishing HUD. So I'm going to close it. There you go. It's gone now. So for some reason, it's very lagging. Okay. And if you look at the arena hasn't fully loaded, and there is some kind of box, okay, on the ring. Okay, so I'm not sure if the match is starting, so we can hear the crowd cheering, and we have the referee. The referee is already inside the ring, but if you look at the ring, it hasn't fully loaded. So right now, the entire area is still loading. So the referee, who is this guy? This is the DCWF referee, Tyrone Shoelaces. So that is the name of the referee. And again, guys, the area is still loading. Okay, so I'm also going to turn off my microphone. Where is that? Sound and media, voice. Okay, so there you go. I just disabled my voice. Okay, because I don't want to accidentally activate my voice, and then everyone in the immediate area will hear me talking. Okay, so again, I'm at DCWF, Digital Championship Wrestling Federation. At the name of the region is Edge Palazzo, and I'm here to watch some professional wrestling here in Second Life. Again, the area, or the region hasn't fully loaded yet, because I'm very sure that this is not just a series of floating squares. Look at that. We have some floating squares. Looking at what's happening right now. Looking at my network activity, it's like 283 kbps. Okay, so chat is very active, but unfortunately I'm also getting some chat from 7Cs. Okay, so how do I disable that? Okay, so I'm going to snooze 7Cs. There you go. So that the only chat message that I'll get are from the immediate area. So we have a wrestler on the ring. It says here DCWF wrestler Kara, and there is a box inside the ring. It's a DCWF Panic Ring. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. I don't even know why that box is still there. Okay, so I guess the referee and the wrestler, they're having a conversation inside the ring, but what their conversation is about, I have no idea. You ain't gonna use that, are ya? Okay, so I guess Kara is holding something illegal So we have here, what is that? A boombox? Look at that. Okay, it's gone now. It disappeared. Maybe the referee was like, talking about what she's carrying. So I guess the first match is a women's match between Kara and I have no idea who's her opponent is. Okay, so maybe it's this person right here. It's Hamada, I think. Okay, so my guess is that's Hamada. Look at that. There's something wrong with the ring. I don't know what's wrong with the ring. So here we have a what do you call this? A white low lag custom bike. Okay, so it's DCWF pro wrestler Hamada versus DCWF wrestler Kara. So what's the difference? So I guess a pro wrestler is paid and just a wrestler is not paid. Okay, so I'm just guessing, of course. Again, it's been a while. What? It's been like 6 months or a year since I last, watched a DCWF professional wrestling match or show. Again, this is a Showdown, Saturday Showdown here at DCWF. Again, this is in Second Life. So, you can do a lot of things in Second Life. You can do parties. What else? You can build things. You can have an adventure. And you can even have a professional wrestling match. Of course, there are commentators commentating on this match. They are somewhere here, I guess. I don't know where they are though. Okay, I guess they're over here. Okay, so we have DCWF staff Charlie Duffield and DCWF commentator Kristen, and they are sitting on air. My goodness. So I'm not sure what's happening right now. And over here we have a lady painting. Oh my goodness. Someone is painting something. Look at that. And she's just wearing her underwear. Okay, so let's go back in the ring. Okay, so the match has started. By the way, you'll notice that the graphics or the avatars look a lot better. It's because I just upgraded my video card. Well, not just, it's been like over a month now, but compared to the last time I watched a match here in DCWF, well, the avatars look a lot better. But again, I'm not sure if the entire area has loaded. And look at that. So I guess the animations are better. So Hamada is down. And look at Kara. We have Kara. Look at that. Here we have Kara. She has a very nice outfit. And Hamada is groggy. And so what's happening right now? So I guess we have a pin. Okay, so just a 2 count for that pin. Still the animation is not 100% fluid. Again guys, this is Second Life. This is not WWE or something. It's not a WWE game. Okay, so I guess that's a slingshot, and I don't even know what's happening right now. So I guess that's a submission hold. Look at that. It keeps moving. I'm not sure what Hamada is holding. Look at that. It looks weird when you when the animation is not fluid. So I guess the referee is asking Kara if she wants to give up. I'm just guessing because I don't hear anything. Of course, I can listen to the commentators. Maybe I can do that. Listen to the commentators. Again, we have two commentators. They are the official commentators of DCWF. We have Charlie and Kristen. Again, if you're watching this, if you're watching the live stream, well, you can watch the the match live and in person. If you're watching the live stream right now, all you have to do is go to Edge Palazzo, or better yet, just search for DCWF in Second Life, and you'll find it. Okay, so here we have search. Go to places and then search for DCWF, something like that, and look at that. You'll see DCWF Digital Championship Wrestling. It's an adult region, and then you can click on teleport. Again, just type DCWF, okay, and that will take you, or it will show you the location of DCWF, or Digital Championship Wrestling Federation in Second Life. Okay, so we have Kara, and he just took a plunge. And now both of them are hurting. I guess Kara missed, okay, because she's favoring her abdomen, while Hamada is favoring her right knee. Okay, so the background music that you're listening to right now is called Impact Moderato. It's by Kevin MacLeod. It's royalty free and it's licensed under Creative Commons 3.0. Hey Hamada, do you need more lessons from Kimberly on how to wrestle? Okay, so I guess we have there are some trash talking happening outside the ring from the fans. Okay, so there are fans watching the match. Look at that. Look at that. So we have a lot of people watching the match right now. Again, this is happening in DCWF, Digital Championship Wrestling Federation. So right now we have Hamada versus Kara. Okay, so I don't know where the referee is. So Kara is still down. Okay, so what's going to happen next? That is the question. So a wrestling match in Second Life can be a little bit slow, you know. And there are also storylines. Unfortunately, even though there are storylines, I can't follow the storylines because I don't watch the I don't get the chance to watch the matches every week. So if you're planning on following the storylines, you'll have to watch every match. But look at that, what's happening. Okay, so I guess the referee got disconnected. Tyrone's shoelaces got disconnected, and I guess his back. Kara is still on the canvas. I'm not sure what's happening. So is Kara using a mesh body? So that is a question. Or maybe that's just, you know, a nice looking skin. And now she's crawling. I don't know why there is a box on the ring. Okay, so what's happening right now? Why is the referee counting? Okay, so that is weird. Why is the referee counting? Or why did the referee count it? So outside we have Hamada, and look at that, she has a steel chair. Is that a steel chair? Let's take a closer look. Yup, it's a steel chair, and I guess she's arguing with who's this? DCWF wrestler Kimberly Smith. So we have some action outside the ring between Kimberly and Hamada. And Hamada is, I guess, she's hitting Kimberly, but Kimberly is not, you know, there you go. I guess she felt that hit. She got hit with a steel chair, and look at that, England goes down. I guess somebody is watching the ongoing World Cup match between England and, if I'm not mistaken, it's England versus Belgium. Of course, if I'm wrong, then please correct me in the comment section, because I'm not watching the match right now. Excuse me. So my voice hasn't come back yet. And what happened? I guess Hamada got disqualified. I heard the bell. The bell rang, and okay, so I'm not sure what's happening with this match right now. There was something was happening outside the ring. Excuse me. There was some extracurricular activities happening in the ring a few minutes ago, and Hamada just delivered a blow to Kimberly, and now she's hitting Kara with a steel chair. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Hamada? Why did you do that? That's not nice. And look at that, they're floating. Something is wrong. I guess the region is very laggy, that it hasn't fully loaded yet. I'm going to try and do something about it. Maybe I can reload the entire region. Advanced. I don't think there's such a tool or feature. And okay, so there is some drama happening in Second Life in 7C social chat. What's this? Okay, so man, hold your contest whenever you like. Don't buy into this BS about how overflow is basically going to cause the world to end. Okay, so I guess sometimes when there's a contest can overlap. Okay, so when that happens, um, well, it happens. Um, there's no need to become, what do you call this? It doesn't need to become a problem if two contests overlaps or overlap each other. There's a lot of fishers out there, so they can choose where they want to go. Okay, so there's a new contest. Look at that, 2,500 Linden dollars. Wow, that is freaking insane. Okay, unfortunately, I'm watching a what do you call this? I'm in DCWF, or I'm in Edge Palazzo watching a DCWF professional wrestling show. It's Saturday Showdown. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened in that match. My guess is Hamada got disqualified. Okay, because you can't do that. You can't use a steel chair during a match. You can do that after the match, maybe, or when you're back, when you're not wrestling, or when you're at the backstage. Maybe you can hit everyone with a steel chair, and you won't get disqualified. But you can't do that during a match. You can't hit your opponent with a steel chair. Because if you do that, then you'll get disqualified. Okay, so I guess next match, what's happening? So the referee is outside. Right now it's like 3:24 a.m. my time. But it's only 12:24 p.m. in Second Life. So we have some fans right here near the ringside. Okay, some of them are wrestlers. So we have here Jesse Farrell. Okay, so let's check if there are other wrestlers here. So we have VWE champion. Look at that. It's a different federation. We have VAW, and we have DCWF, a wrestling fan. Okay, so what's happening? Again, I don't know the program. So I'm just waiting for the wrestlers to come out. Then I'll know who's going to be in the match as soon as the wrestlers come out from the back. So there is a backstage right there, and there is an invisible canvas. Okay, look at that. I don't know why the ring hasn't loaded yet. Okay, maybe I de-rendered it. Hopefully not. And then we have here Die Wrestling. There's a lot of federation. I guess they are also doing their own shows. Unfortunately, I'm not what do you call this? I don't know when their shows are. After this, I'm going to search for all of them and maybe join their groups, so I'll get informed when their shows are happening. So here we have, who's this guy? DCWF wrestler, the X Factor Xander Garcia. Look at that. Nice, rip body. Look at that. I guess he's taking his wrestling career very seriously. Look at that. And his opponent is okay, still with the conversations. So there's also a $600 Linden trivia to keep our minds sharp. Okay, nearby chat. Come on, so-called hardcore Hamda. Okay, so I guess that's Hamada. Again, there's some trash talking happening outside the ring from the fans. Okay, so the referee is checking the X factor. Look at that. And he said he's good, I guess. He's not carrying any weapons or any deadly things or deadly objects, like maybe a steel chair. Okay, we have DCWF pro wrestler Damian Crooks, accompanied by DCWF manager Skull Candy. Okay, look at that. So let's take a look at Skull Candy. So she's the manager of this guy, Damian Crooks, and look at that. There's already some action happening on the ring or in the ring. I guess Damian caught the X Factor by surprise. Look at that. Okay, so what's happening? What is that move? Again, the animation is not, very fluid, because again, this is Second Life, and right now it's very laggy here in Edge Palazzo. It's where the event is happening right now. We have DCWF Brian Bennett. Okay, so what happened? So Damian Crooks entered with his manager, and he attacked the X Factor. I thought it was a match between the X Factor and Damian, but I guess I was wrong. It's a match between the X Factor and Brian Bennett, DCWF wrestler Brian Bennett. I guess the referee is asking the X Factor if he can continue. Tyrone Shoelaces asks, you okay, X? Okay, so I guess the match has started. I didn't hear the bell. So right now the X Factor is at a disadvantage because he got attacked by Damian Crooks. And I think the X Factor is favoring his right leg. Brian is just standing there watching the X Factor squirm in pain. Again, excuse me for that. I still have some, some cough. I'm still coughing very little. Last week I was coughing very bad. This week it's not that bad. Thank goodness. Okay, so what's happening right now? We have Brian and the X Factor, but Brian is just standing there. Maybe Brian is like, one of his skills is like standing and watching the opponent squirm in pain. Okay, so both of them are at the middle of the ring. I'm sure something is going to happen. And look at that, what is that move? And the X Factor is still down. And we are, I'm hearing some booing from the audience. And now we have some cheering. They should start chanting "Cena sucks, Cena sucks." Of course, this is not WWE, this is DCWF, and we don't have John Cena in DCWF. Okay, so I guess we have a pin. 1, 2. Okay, so only 2 count. Again, Brian Bennett got a 2 count. He tried pinning the X Factor, but the X Factor kicked out, which is of course nice for the X Factor, because if he didn't kick out, the match would have been over. Okay, so what's happening right now? Nothing's happening. There you go. I didn't see the move. Again, the wrestlers are like floating on air. Look at that. That is Second Life for you, because the canvas didn't load or didn't rest. Okay, so we have another pin, and the referee is just watching them. There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the match is over. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wow. Okay, so the referee had to do that twice. So basically, the referee counted 6 times. Okay, so I guess our winner is Brian Bennett. He defeated the X Factor. Okay, so I guess Xander Garcia didn't have the X Factor in this match because he lost to Brian Bennett. Again, we are hearing some booing and some cheering from the fans here in Edge Palazzo, DCWF. So the match is over, but I don't know why the referee is still, talking to the X Factor. The referee and the two wrestlers are still in the ring. Oh, there you go. Brian Bennett just left the ring, leaving the X Factor in pain. Again, Brian Bennett didn't do a lot of damage to the X Factor. It was who's that guy again? Forgot the name already. It was Damien who attacked the X Factor before the match started. He was the one who dealt the the damage to the X Factor. Look at that. The X Factor is still groggy. He's trying his best to get back, or to get out of the ring and back to the backstage. And there you go. The referee is heading back. So we have a new referee. It's DCWF referee Quick. The question is she quick or is she slow? Let's check the new referee that replaced Shoelaces. Is she a he or is she a she? Let me check. I think she's a... Okay, so she's a she. Okay. So I guess the next match is a women's match. Of course, it doesn't really matter whether your referee is a man or a woman, or if the match is between men or women. Okay, so just waiting for the next match to start. So Hamada got disqualified in the first match, and then the X Factor got destroyed in the second match. Okay, look at that. We have our wrestler, and she is DCWF pro wrestler Tara, and she's wearing a wedding dress, and she's carrying a microphone, and of course she also has a scepter with her. So again, guys, if you are watching the live stream, you can watch the actual match live in Second Life. Just go to Edge Palazzo or simply search DCWF in search. Where else? There is a built-in in-game search or in-world search. Use that to locate DCWF in Second Life. Right now it's raining outside, so I'm going to raise the volume of my background music. Okay, so I guess who's this again? I guess Tara is doing a promo. And maybe she's doing the promo in voice. Oh wait, it says here, Tara, old song but meh, same me. Well, Smash is over and I won the gauntlet because I am the absolute best, and winning comes naturally to me. While you drink beer and eat hot dogs like the fat slobs you all are. I guess Tara is trying to get some heat from the fans. Is it working or not? That is the question. To celebrate, I had tea with the queen, and as we sat and chatted over some nice Earl Grey tea, she asked me, "Tara, just how much have you done teaching our colonial cousins in the DCWF?" Okay, so I guess she's not yet finished with her promo. Again, doing promos in professional wrestling is very important. Professional wrestlers need to talk. It's a skill. Of course, anyone can talk, but not everyone can do a promo. Right now I'm feeling very, very, very sleepy. Again, it's not the fault of the show. It's because it's like 3:43 a.m. already. That is the reason why I can't or wasn't able to cover DCWF this past months because of the time. It's like early in the morning, very early in the morning for me. I should be asleep now, okay, but I'm not. I'm here in Edge Palazzo watching a DCWF show. It's Saturday's Showdown in Edge Palazzo. Okay, so excuse me for a few minutes because I'm going to try and look for some coffee because I'm almost asleep. I'm like 90% asleep already. Okay, so hold on. Look at that. So basically, Tara just did a promo. She wasn't scheduled to have a match today. Okay, so I'm back. I just made myself, a glass of coffee, not a mug of coffee, not a cup of coffee, but a glass of coffee. Okay, so I guess the next match is starting, and who is in this match? Let's go and check. Someone just came out of the back. So we have DCWF pro wrestler Jericho Jelly Scarbridge, and he's having a discussion or he's talking with this wrestler, or this avatar right here, DCWF Pro Wrestler Calico. Okay, so look at that. I guess look at, they have matching outfits, I guess. And who here we have, okay, so that's not a wrestler. Air show, look at that. So this is Jericho. I'm not sure what's happening. Still, look at that. She's still painting. My goodness. She's already covered in paint. Okay, so let's go back in the invisible ring. Look at that. We have an invisible ring. The canvas is not showing. So Jericho's opponent is again, the referee or the official for this match is DCWF referee Quick. Shoelaces is at the back, tying his shoelaces. And look at that, there is a hole in Jericho's arm. It's gone now, but a few seconds ago you can see that there was a hole in or on Jericho's arm or shoulder. I guess Jericho is wearing or using a mesh body. Okay, so I hear some booing. So we have Sparkles Von Kinwert and Mr. Magnificent. Look at that. Mr. Magnificent is wearing a championship belt. So what belt is that? I have no idea. It could be the DCWF championship belt. Let's see. Yep, it's the DCWF Slam City Wrestling championship. Nice. Jerome, but his name is Mr. Magnificent. Mr. Magnificent. Okay, so Sparkles is you know, he's using a cane to walk. I guess he has a problem with his walking or his legs. Okay, so he's now inside the ring. So this is the third match. It's between Sparkles Von Kinwert and Jericho Jelly Scarbridge. So we can see the commentators. They're right there. Look at that. Okay, so there's the bell. The match has officially started, and both wrestlers are look at that. Look at that. Sparkles is you know, being a gentleman. Again, I'm not familiar with many wrestling moves, but I do enjoy watching wrestling. Well, back when I was you know, in high school. And when was that? In the 90s. Back in the 90s. I don't watch wrestling anymore, except maybe from time to time. But I don't watch WWE. the wrestling show that I watch is Impact Wrestling, because I think the wrestling is a lot better. The quality of the wrestling matches are a lot better than WWE. WWE's show is more on the quality of their production and the ability of the wrestlers to talk and the charisma of the wrestlers. But when it comes to the actual wrestling, the wrestling is like it's very basic. They do a few moves, they don't do a lot of moves, even though the wrestlers are capable of doing magnificent moves. Unfortunately, WWE does not allow them to do those kinds of moves. They have like, it's like a game, you know. Each wrestler has like a set of moves that they can use during a match or during their matches. And the matches in WWE are very slow. If you think that the match here in Second Life or in DCWF is slow, well, try watching a WWE match. It's so freaking slow. And sometimes you can hear them, giving each other instructions, which is annoying. Especially during close-ups when a camera or when the cameras are like right in front of the wrestlers. There are times when you can hear one wrestler or both wrestlers giving each other instructions or telling the other what to do. And look at that, what kind of move is that? A drop kick. That's the only move. Jericho did a series of moves, and the only one that I can name, or the only one I named, was the drop kick. And Sparkles kick out in 2. Look at that. Just a 2 count. And look at that. Brian Bennett is punching air. Thanks to lag. Okay, so something happened, and now Brian, it's Jericho. Jericho is favoring her left knee, and here we have a figure 4 leg lock applied by Sparkles. Sparkles is sparkling. So go Sparkles. Maybe you'll get a what do you call this? A submission. It's a submission maneuver or hold. Okay, so I'm hearing some singing. I'm not sure where the singing is coming from. Okay, so look at that. Jericho is still favoring his left knee, and Sparkles is taking advantage of it, obviously, and now he's dragging Jericho back in the center of the ring, so he can apply another submission hold without Jericho escaping by using the ropes. So another figure 4 leg lock applied by Sparkles. Will Jericho submit or will Jericho tap out? And look at that, Jericho is pulling. He's trying to get closer to the rope. And we have another break. No choice for Sparkles. He needs to let go of the hold. If he don't let go of the rope, then he'll get disqualified. Okay, so it's 6 count. Oh, there you go. Sparkles just he let go of the submission hold. Okay, so will this match end with a submission hold? Well, that is possible. And there you go. Look at that. That kick was telegraphed by Jericho, and he did a counter with his own kick, and now Sparkle is down. Is it Sparkle or Sparkles? It's it's Sparkles. And what is that? Is that a moonsault? Okay, is that what you call a moonsault? From the rope? From the I didn't say it, maybe the second rope. Again, the wrestlers are wrestling on air, which is freaking insane. How are they doing that? How are they what do you call this? How are they wrestling on air or in air? Look at that. We have a submission hold applied by Jericho. I'm not sure what this hold is. It looks weird. It's like Jericho is that a camel clutch? Okay, it's not a camel clutch. It's different. Okay, so Jericho needs to let go because Sparkles is on the ropes already. Let go, Jericho, or you'll get disqualified. You don't want to get disqualified. Okay. Excuse me. Again, my voice is, hasn't returned. It's not yet back to normal. And also, guys, if you're, new to this channel, if you're just watching, first time watching a video or a live stream here in this channel, just a little disclaimer: English is not my natural language. The only reason why I use English is because a lot more people will understand what I'm saying. Because YouTube is an international website. The internet is international, and I guess a lot of people who uses the internet knows a little bit of English. Okay. There you go. Jericho is down. I'm not sure what happened. And look at that. Sparkles is like floating on air. Nice. So there is some kind of magic happening that allows them to float on air. What is that? So Sparkles climbed the rope, and then he climbed down and walked to where Jericho is lying. Jericho is still on his back. Okay, so Jericho is back up, and now Sparkles is like, what happened to Sparkles? Okay, so, and look at that, there was a kick from Jericho, and I don't know what Sparkles did, but both of them are down, and now Sparkles is out of the ring. My goodness, it's watching a wrestling match in Second Life is so much fun. Not because of the action, but because of lag and the other inconsistency that happens during the match because of the nature of Second Life. And look at that, the champion is holding a steel chair. My goodness, I freaking hate that. Don't do it. You're the champion. My goodness. Is he going to hit Sparkles or Jericho? What happened? Look at that. The question is, who got hit? So where's look at that, Sparkles got thrown. It was so strong, the hit was so strong that Sparkles got thrown out of the ring side. Okay, so from he's already outside the ring, and now he's even further outside the ring. Is basically what do you call this? What do you call this area? It's where the audience are. Okay, so I guess we have another disqualification. I guess this show is all about disqualification. Okay, a show of disqualifications. And look at that. Sparkles is really feeling that hit. Okay, I thought they got disqualified. Okay, so I guess, yep, the bell rang again. So we got another disqualification here. The question is, who won the match? Did Sparkles won, or did Sparkles win, or did Jericho win? So we have here another wrestler with a belt. What I guess he's also a champion. He's the DCWF World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, so he has a you know, a much better looking belt than that other guy. Okay, so this guy here is also a champion, but his belt, what do you call this, doesn't look as grand as that guy's belt. Look at that, this guy is huge, and he is the DCWF pro wrestling champion, Voodoo the Bear, Cooperstone. Okay, again, there's some kind of drama happening inside the ring. I can hear some slapping. Okay, so look at that. So this is the back area. Look at that. They are all friends when they are at the back. But as soon as the bell